Thank you for tuning in to my May 2024 video. In this month's video, I would like to focus on the Township's waste and recycling programs. The Township has been providing residents with in-house curbside collection of waste and recycling for many years. The curbside collection fleet is made up of 4 Ford F550 garbage trucks. These trucks strike a balance between allowing us to pick up a moderate amount of waste and recycling in each trip, but also being able to navigate some of the smaller municipal and private roads in the township. In 2023, the township replaced 2 of its aging collection fleet with new trucks, and the other 2 older trucks are scheduled to be replaced in 2024 and 2025. Curbside collection, of course, runs from Monday to Friday each week, with Monday being devoted to private road collection, and the rest of the township being divided up into the other 4 days of the week. The collection routes cover many kilometers of both municipal and private roads, with many private roads even receiving year-round curbside collection if they meet the criteria included in the township's private road collection bylaw. The township no longer has any active landfills, and all waste and recycling is transferred outside of the township. The township currently has agreements with Glenview Iron and Metal for the transfer of the waste, and Limerick Environmental Services for the transfer of recyclable material. Over the last 3 years, the township has transferred out approximately 2,350 metric tons of waste and 630 metric tons of recycled material per year. This accounts for both the material picked up at the curbside and material that might have been dropped off by residents at the Portland Transfer Station. At the Portland Transfer Station, residents are able to drop off household waste, small amounts of construction material, recyclables, brush, yard waste, tires, electronic waste, large items such as furniture, and scrap metal. This transfer station is only open on Wednesdays and Saturdays from 8 to 4. In order to help offset the cost of providing curbside collection services, the township employs what is known as a pay-as-you-throw system. In this system, every bag of garbage picked up at the curbside must have a bag tag affixed. These tags cost $2.50 each. These pay-as-you-throw systems are very common right across the province and help to encourage the sorting of recyclable materials from the garbage. As well, they promote the reduction and diversion of waste. With a bag tag system, those who produce more waste pay more than those who produce less waste. If the township bag system did not exist, taxes would need to be increased in order to offset those collection costs. In 2023, the township sold approximately $360,000 worth of bag tags. This would be equivalent to an approximate 3% tax increase. Changes are coming to the world of municipal recycling programs across Ontario. The provincial government has passed legislation that makes the producers of recycled material responsible for the collection of those items. As part of the changes coming due to this legislation, the township was given the option to continue to operate the township's recycling program or have a company chosen by the organization representing the producers take over the recycling program. As such, the township has decided to opt out of providing recycling services in-house, and therefore, as of March 1st, 2025, a company that is yet to be determined will be taking over responsibility for the recycling program. Residents should stay tuned to receive any updates as we draw closer to that particular transition date. The township will provide more information as it becomes available. Outside of curbside collection and the transfer station, the township has a few other programs relating to waste and recycling. One such program is known as Trash to Treasure. This event takes place twice a year in April and October. On Trash to Treasure days, we encourage residents to place their, quote, trash at the end of the driveway with a free sign and turn their trash into someone else's treasure. Residents can contact the township to be added to a map of the Trash to Treasure locations. These events are great because they extend the life cycle of items, and some of these items would otherwise have ended up prematurely in the landfill. One of our most well-known and long-running programs is our Pitch-In program. Every April, the township runs a pitch-in event for 2 weeks, where residents are encouraged to keep the township looking great by filling township-supplied yellow pitch-in bags with roadside litter. The bags are then picked up at the curbside, and no bag tags are required for these bags. We've just recently wrapped up another pitch-in season, and as always, we are incredibly grateful for the time and the effort put in by the volunteers across this township. May is a busy month in the waste and recycling world in the township. Tuesday, May the 14th, marked the Provincial Day of Action on Litter. In support of this day of action, residents will once again be encouraged to pick up a yellow bag and fill it with litter. The weekend following the day of action, May 18th and 19th, is designated a cleanup weekend, and much like during pitch-in, residents will be able to set out their yellow bags filled with their litter that they've collected on the roadside during the following weekend. The Victoria Day long weekend in May also kicks off expanded curbside collection down many of the township's private roads. Private roads that do not meet the criteria to be picked up year-round, but do meet the criteria for summer collection, will begin to receive curbside collection starting on Tuesday, May the 21st. Residents who live on these roads are encouraged to make sure that their roads continue to meet the standards laid out in the private road collection township bylaw. Also kicking off in May is another seasonal program offered by the township. It's called the Sunday Island Service. This service exists for residents who own property on an island but have strictly water access only property and so cannot otherwise receive curbside collection. On Sunday afternoons beginning on May 19th and running until September 8th, township staff are stationed at a few locations across the township, and residents with water access only properties can drop off their waste and recycling at those locations. More information and the list of Sunday Island Service locations can be found on our township website. In other waste and recycling news, the county has confirmed the dates for this year's Household Hazardous Waste Day. For Rideau Lakes, this year's Household Hazardous Waste Day will take place on Saturday, July the 6th at the Lombardy Fairgrounds. For more information on what can be brought in on these Household Hazardous Waste Days, please visit the township's website. Waste collection and recycling are major services provided by your local government. You can help control those costs by knowing the rules and recycling all eligible materials. Your Rideau Lakes calendar is in fact a great source of information that sets out all of the rules and the items that can and cannot be recycled. Thank you very much for following those rules. Thank you.